Cooper is looking for a second date update with a woman named Tara. Hi, Cooper. How are you?
Hey, guys. I can't believe I'm doing this.
We get a lot of that.
Well,
hey,
welcome.
Guys.
We'll be gentle.
Oh, man.
I appreciate it. I feel a little like a desperate loser, but I've run out of options here, so you're my only hope.
Not a desperate loser.
So I know she listens to you, and I know she'll pick up the phone if you call her, because she sure ain't picking up for me. I called and I texted a couple of times since our last date, and I'm getting nothing back. And I honestly had no idea why, because we had a perfect date.
Perfect date.
It was perfect. We had like 2-hour dinner date with wine and dessert. We talked the entire time. It was super comfortable, just super sweet and kind and funny. I love the way that she talked to our server. I don't know why she made such an impression on me, but she's just so friendly and nice and playful. It was just the way she spoke to people. Like it's how she treats them. She's very attractive, beautiful eyes, great smile. I liked her a lot.
I think that treating the server thing, there's so much not niceness going on on the planet right now. That stuff like that, when somebody does go out of their way to be kind and nice, you really notice it.
Yep. So after dessert, I walked her to her car and hugged her goodbye. I asked if I could call her, and she said, sure. So I have, and she's not responding. So please help me figure this out.
Well, she's really gotten to you.
Well, these are not good times. I don't want to let a good thing go, and I was certain this was a good thing. So I'm desperate.
Okay. Anything weird happen over the course of that 2.5 hour dinner?
No. It all seemed like it was going fantastic. Like if it was written in a movie, people would be like, it's too perfect.
Right.
It was perfect.
Okay. Were you also nice to the server and everyone you guys encountered?
Good question.
Absolutely.
Good.
I was happy as a clam. Ain't nothing wrong.
Okay. Any other questions, you guys?
I don't think so.
Well, then let's take a break. Cooper, we'll put you on hold. Fritch will get Tara's phone number from you, and that's what we'll do. We'll call her up, and you seem to think she'll answer because she's a fan of ours?
She's a big fan. So we talked about it. So, she'll absolutely pick up for you. And
okay.
She's so sweet. She'd pick up a call from anybody.
Great. Then we'll do that next as we continue. Second date update here at Cincinnati's Q102. Cooper met Tara online, and they had the perfect date. 2-hour dinner date. Super comfortable. She's beautiful, friendly, nice. He loves the way she talked to the server, the way she talks to people. Even after saying, hey, can I call you? She said, sure. She hasn't responded to any of his texts or phone calls, so here we are. We're going to call Tara. Cooper seems convinced that she'll answer the phone if we call because she's a fan of the Jeff and Jenn Morning Show. So that's what we're going to do.
Hi, this is Tara. Thanks so much for calling.
Ah, damn.
Call. Go ahead.
She sends it to voicemail.
He said she answers every call.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, she's putting out a fire right now. There's no way.
Well, lucky for you, we always call
There's
again.
no way she's not answering this call.
That's all right. We'll make another attempt.
Yeah.
Maybe if
Thank
we
you.
try again once or twice, it'll seem urgent.
Yes, not pestery.
Great. Now she's not answering.
Hello?
I'm so glad you answered. Tara,
Yes?
it's Jeff and Jenn at Q102.
Really? Jeff and Jen?
Say hi, guys.
I love you.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
How are you?
Oh, my God. I'm amazing right now.
We heard you're a fan of our show.
Yeah, and I know that you guys have been calling and giving people things. Is that what this is?
No, this is not it. We would call your name, and then you would have to call us.
Oh, right.
We're calling with a different thing.
Oh, I know what it is then. Okay, this is weird.
Have you been dating recently?
I mean, a little bit. Okay, yeah.
Are you curious to know who called us about you, or do you already know?
I think I know who it is.
Okay. Who do you think it is?
I think it's probably Cooper.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what made you think it was Cooper? Just because he's the only guy you went on a date with, or did something go down?
It was such a nice date, and I've been feeling weird about it, but, I mean, he was so nice, and we got along so well, so I just...
Well, that's what he
I
said.
feel like that's probably why.
He said you were so nice, and that you two got along well.
How about that?
So
where did things come apart?
Okay, so all through dinner, I saw him kind of looking past me, and I couldn't figure out what it was, and I kind of turned to look, and he kept looking at this really attractive woman, just watching her. And I mean, she was gorgeous, and I get it, like, but you know, a man can't help checking out the hot women, like it's ingrained in his DNA or something. Like, I guess I understand it, but I don't like it, and I don't want to be with someone who isn't there for me.
Who can't control it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So you felt like he wasn't fully engaged with you, that this beautiful woman...
Well, I mean, I get it. She was, like, movie star beautiful. Just beautiful. But, like, I don't know. If you're going to spend the whole night staring at this more beautiful woman, it doesn't make me feel that great.
Well, Tara, if you're a fan of the show, you know Cooper is on the line. He's heard everything you just said. So let's ask him about it. Cooper.
I can totally explain.
Sure.
I should have said something that night, but I didn't want to open that can of worms. The woman that I was looking at looked exactly like this girl that I dated in college. I went out with her for like 6 months, and she was an absolute 100% certified psychopath.
What?
I thought that I thought it might actually be her, and I was nervous because she would definitely come over and make a scene. And it wasn't her, but the resemblance was uncanny. Like, I couldn't believe it.
It was enough to startle you.
Yeah, every time she came around the corner with the tray of food, you were freaking.
Exactly. That's on it. And it rattled me to my core. So I didn't say anything because I didn't want to have the conversation about some crazy ex on the first date. And I definitely didn't want to get up with all the stories about what this girl did.
Yeah.
And it was embarrassing that I'd even dated her. So I promise you it had nothing to do with me checking out anybody. I swear to God, I am not that guy.
It was all rooted in fear.
It was terror. It was absolute
Self-preservation.
fight or flight, but I stayed.
He was in
That's
defense mode.
Yeah.
Ready for an attack.
And, that's a tricky thing, the topic of exes
And
on
psycho
a date.
exes, yeah. 'Cause
Especially
it's
the
Especially
crazy
when you
ones,
don't have
right?
anything good to say about that.
yeah. And what if he would have been like, this girl behind you looks so much like my psycho ex-girlfriend? That would have kind of put a weird tone on the date, I feel.
I'm like, not over her.
Like, great. Yeah, he had to talk about this ex. Not only is she an ex, but now she's a psycho ex.
Baggage there.
Yeah.
Tara, you want to weigh in here?
I love crazy ex stories. I mean, I have a couple myself, and I just think they're such a good indicator of, like, what are your, major red flags, and you should have some.
Right.
So, yeah, I actually just wish Cooper said something.
I'm sorry.
Does that change anything for you, Tara? Like, if he had said something, I mean, he's saying something now. Does that make you more open to maybe going out with Cooper again?
Well, here's the thing for me is I really part of my crazy ex stories are guys who weren't upfront with me, and if we go out again, I really need to know that you're being honest and transparent with me. I need that, and if that's not something that you can do, if the only way you can do it is a week later on the radio, I don't think I can do that all the time.
100%. I will absolutely. You bring a notebook. I'll give you all the stories.
I don't need all of them straight away. I just need you to be honest when something's going on. Like, you could have just told me.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable to me. I mean, listen, let's set it up, guys. If you're both down, we'd be happy to pay for it.
I'm 100%.
Yeah, well, we know you are. What about you, Tara?
I mean, Cooper, you are really nice, and I just talk to me more, and I'm in.
All right.
Love it.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, thank you. I know it's kind of uncomfortable for you to call in, but I hope you're happy with the results.
I am over the moon.
Awesome. All right, buddy. We'll put you on hold. Tara, we're going to say goodbye to you. Thank you for listening to the show and for coming on Second Date Update.
You guys are the best, and I'm hoping that I never have to do another one of these with you again, though.
Oh, well, we appreciate that. And best of luck to you both.
Thanks.
All right. You need our help with the Second Date Update? Send us an email.